can hit direct, enter.
And enter.
Enter. And one more time. Enter. Perfect. Now take the little knob, and what it's going to do is navigate to the second page of this chapter, and you have distance there. 0.46 miles to South Valley.
Okay.
That'll give us a reference for when we make our radio calls out there in the maneuvering area.
Cool. Very useful. Push lock strobe landing light as required. On. Beacon on. Transponder squawk altitude. And time record, brakes release.
Okay, I've got the time. What's your departure briefing?
Alright, we're going to take off runway 16, and then we're going to take a left towards the east bench.
Okay.
And we're going to practice flight maneuvers out there. Then we'll come back, we're going to practice landing. We need to abort the takeoff.
South Valley traffic, Sky 796 Alpha, just at the mouth of Parley's Canyon, descending out of 10,100, inbound for landing, South Valley.
Okay. We're going to abort the takeoff if we have enough runway to. If we don't, then we will look for a landing spot in the soccer field. And, if we have enough time, we'll turn around and try and land.
Cool. What's your takeoff speed?
Takeoff rotation speed is 65. Climb speed is 80.
85? Yeah. Yep, 85.
We're going to do 80 today. See how things go. No, I'm just kidding. 85 is our
Figured I'd do 80
climb
just because.
Just because I like to be wrong every once in a while.
I'll prove you wrong.
I mean, often.
Okay, that sounds good. Light speed was.
Say that again?
What was glide speed?
Best glide speed, I think it was like 87 or 85, right around the same thing.
Right around the same, yeah.
Let me double check that.
Between 75 and 85, I think, is what it said. Yeah, let's double check. Between
Where am I
60
looking?
and
Best glide, 75. Full gross is
75 and 85.
so
Good.
probably, yeah, 80.
80. Great.
Perfect.
Okay, I'll close the door.
Okay.
Do it.
I guess I would do it once I hit that spot, right?
Yeah.
Do we do a 360 here or just?
Yeah, we always do. Let's do it. Check the traffic.
Where'd that plane go? There he is.
Behind. Turn
Do
going
whatever
in.
one.
Okay.
Tremendous.
Me first. Nobody's clear.
South Valley 5923 Whiskey is taking off runway 16 South Valley.
All right. Do it.
Rotation speed 65. Actually taking off of the ground 70.
For your right rudder on this.
Oh.
There you go, nice. Smooth day today.
Yeah. Landing light off, fuel pump off, flight plan. Watch that fuel pressure come down. But when should we be turning left for the
Yeah,
bench?
let's just head out at 5,800 over Jordan River Temple.
Okay. So wait till we get up to 5,800?
No, you can go ahead and begin your turn.
Okay. Where is that temple at?
It's kind of hard to point out when the sun is over there. There it is, right there. Underneath your nose.
Okay, I see it. Yep.
Cool.
My 11 o'clock.
Let's just announce that we're leaving the pattern to the east.
South Valley 5923 Whiskey, we are leaving the pattern to the east at 5,800 feet. 5,800 feet, South Valley.
There you go.
Almost committed a cardinal sin. Cruise checklist. Power. Trim. Adjust. Just did that. Mixture as required. Instruments check. Delicious. Heading indicator to compass set. Looks good still. Fuel selector the proper time.
November is departing runway 16 with a downwind departure, South Valley.
Right, reduce power a little bit. Coming up on 5,900, or yeah, 5,900.
When can we start our climb?
Our climb?
Yeah.
Are we going higher?
Yeah, we're gonna go higher. How
Okay.
high do we need to be for maneuvers, you remember?
1,000 feet
We need to be at least 1,500 feet
from
the surface.
500. Okay.
1,000 from 500.
1,000 feet higher than 500.
Let's go ahead and begin our climb now. We've crossed the boundary layer for the altitude restriction. Class Bravo airspace.
Okay.
South Valley traffic check, 796 South, 3 miles east of the field. We'll be passing midfield, joining downwind for 16 South Valley.
So we're looking for
Let's go up to like 7,000.
7,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the altitude here, or the elevation rather, here is about at the base of the canyon there. It's about 5,500.
So we're going up to 7,000. Okay. Down just a little bit.
A little bit of right rudder trim. Let's see if this helps you.
South Valley traffic, Sky 6796 Alpha, 1 mile east of the field. Passing midfield shortly, joining downwind for 16, South Valley.
Probably
And South
overcorrected.
Valley, Centurion 61
Is it too
November,
much? It's just going right now.
5,500. Just turning downwind to depart the area, South Valley, from 16.
Roger that. Are we okay? This is 96 Alpha. Are we okay to go ahead and join downwind, passing midfield?
I'm not seeing you, so I don't know for sure.
Okay, we've got you in sight. You're going to beat us. We'll slow down.
Okay, thank you, South 61 November.
Roger that. South Valley traffic, Sky 6796 Alpha, just passing midfield. We've got the downwind traffic in sight, no factor.
Before beginning maneuvers, we probably want to be in a position away from the mountains and heading in a direction away from the mountains. So you can do it however you'd like, but let's probably position ourselves heading north.
All right. So do a right turn.
Sure. Now notice the GPS tells us our distance, 8.5 miles. The first maneuver I like to start out with is a power on stall. Do you remember how to do that?
Yeah. With flaps.
No flaps. Power on is simulating takeoff, and we generally take off with 0 flaps.
Okay.
Level off here at 7,000.
Traffic, Sky 6796 Alpha, turning base 16, full stop.
Pull your power to 15, roughly. We're going to slow down to 65 knots, at which point you're going to add full power. And
Okay.
we're going to simulate like we're taking off. So hold
Okay.
7,000. Pull back.
Oh, okay.
Good. And note a reference point out in the distance. We're going to maintain that reference point as we add power and pitch up.
Okay. Looking for 65.
Looking for 65. Keep pulling back on the yoke. Good. Here comes 65. Go ahead and add full power. A little bit of right rudder. And pitch up until we stall. And then you'll recover by just slowly reducing back pressure. We're getting machine controls, a little bit of an airframe buffet. There's the stall light.
Is that the drop?
Not quite. Almost. Keep pulling. There's the drop.
Okay.
Perfect. Just accelerate. Verify you have full power. Maintain that reference point out in the distance.
Okay. Do it again.
Cool.
Again?
Yeah, let's do it
Okay.
again. We'll
Back
level
down
off
to
at
15.
7,000, 1,500 RPM.
Okay. Let's get up to 7,000.
You can mark your heading as well. You know, choose a reference point. Keep your eyes on that reference
Okay.
point, but also
Uh,
verify your heading. So we want to be within 10 degrees of your
Okay.
heading as well.
Okay, we'll do 6. And that will be my peak.
Okay, perfect.
Middle one.
Okay.
All right. So back down
South Valley traffic, Sky 6796 Alpha, clear of the active
to
Alpha 3.
15.
transitioning back to the North Shade hangars via taxiway Bravo.
Go ahead. Power, pitch up. Watch your point. Your heading. Back to your point. Whoa. A little thermal. Okay. Keep pulling back. More right rudder. There you go. A little more right rudder. There's a little bit of a drop. Try and get back on your heading. There you go. So once your nose goes above the reference point,
South Valley Airport.
the other option, once you,
Echo
since
Victor
you've
1
lost
RV
visual,
is
to start looking at the clouds. You can see
Okay.
where your nose is in relation to the clouds, and you can see that it was slowly drifting left. That's why I mentioned to add more right rudder. Cool. And you maintain plus or minus 10 degrees on 060. That was good too. Okay. Make a left turn. Let's turn to a heading of 190.
All right, left turn to a heading of 190.
As you're doing this turn, keep your eyes outside looking for traffic. Might be a good idea to announce our position.
Just that where are we at in relation? Just
About
so I'd
7.5 to the east of the airfield.
southeast.
Southeast, yeah, that's fine.
For departure. Do we have any utilizing the runway?
South Valley 5923 Whiskey. We're about 7 miles to the southeast, doing maneuvers at 7,000 feet. South Valley.
There you go. That's it. Jump.
RV24 Echo Victor is 5 miles northwest, 100 downwind on a 45 for left traffic for 34.
All right, South Valley traffic, Skyhawk 20 X-ray will taxi out and depart runway 34, South Valley.
What was the heading again? 17?
190 is what I was asking for.
Okay.
Yep. Level off here at 7,000. And we are going to do the power off stall now. So that's a landing configuration.
So landing.
Yeah.
So throttles, or I mean flaps.
Flaps, yeah.
Throttles.
We're within our flap operating range, so that's good. You can keep your power in there just because as we introduce flaps, it's going to get slow.
Okay.
We want to maintain 7,000. Okay, another notch of flaps. All right, one more notch of flaps. Now you can pitch down to 85 knots. That's kind of our final approach speed.
South Valley traffic, RV24 Echo Victor entering left downwind, midfield
pull
on
your
a 45 for 34. South
Idle.
Valley.
All the way to idle, and I want you to level off by pulling back on the yoke. Stall the airplane. Keep it continuously coming back. Keep on coming. There's a stall horn. Keep pulling it back.
Oh.
Pulling it back.
Lost my heading.
There's a brake. Very, very gentle brake.
South Valley, can I get a radio check?
Okay, now pitch for your best rate of climb. Heading of 190, good. One notch of flaps. We're going to wait for a positive rate of climb, which we're showing here. That's a reverse trend, that's good. Go ahead and do your next notch. Nice. 85 knots. Positive rate of climb. Last notch. We do this all the time, every time we do a go-round.
South
All
Valley
right.
traffic, RV
Again?
24 Echo
Yeah,
Victor.
let's do it again. Let's get up to
Okay.
7,000 now.
For 344.
Oh wow, yeah, we lost a lot.
Want to try and minimize how much altitude we lose in that maneuver. It used to be that you shouldn't lose any altitude, but the PTS have changed, or the airman certification standards have changed rather. So they don't focus on altitude as much as they focus on angle of attack now, which is good. Because angle of attack is what causes a stall. They want you to recover by reducing angle of attack. I still like to incorporate minimal altitude loss because the point is that you don't want to stall and hit the ground, right? You want to stall, recover, get away from the ground. So it's important, but it's not a primary focus.
South Valley traffic, RV 24 Echo Victor, turn final 34.
Alright, we'll probably need to flip around here.
Okay.
I don't think we'll have enough room.
Couple key things to take away on that is as you increase power, or sorry, as you reduce power, you're going to need less right rudder. As you increase power, you'll need more right rudder. So in the recovery, after you have broken the stall and add power, make sure that as your power goes in, your right foot goes in as well.
Okay.
Pick a heading and a reference point. Keep your nose on that heading and reference point. And don't be, hesitant to pull it back.
Okay.
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Okay.
South Valley
That's where I live.
20 X-ray, holding for 334. Southbound.
We. Alright, we're at 7,200.
Okay,
Tiger 28519 from north.
First notch.
go ahead. Just don't climb any higher.
To Papa Tango at the North Shade Hangars, taxiing towards run up on 34.
Second notch.
Sierra Bravo, South Valley.
Pitch for 85. And third notch. And now that we got that in, we're going to pull the power all the way out. Maintain 7,200. Look, we're down to 50. Sure.
There it is. Sweet. Awesome. One notch immediately.
South
There you
Valley
go.
traffic, Skyhawk
Now we're looking for a
20
positive
X-ray,
rate of climb.
Runway 34, left downwind departure.
Trending upward.
And it's trending upward. Perfect. Another notch.
Second notch.
There you go.
And third.
Nice. Good job. That's great. Want to switch fuel tanks?
Okay. Fuel pump on. To the left. Fuel pressure. Good.
Okay. Fuel pump,
Fuel
back
pump off. Fuel pressure watch. Cool. Okay, we're at 7,000.
All right.
One more time.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we're at 7,000. First notch of flaps. Second notch. Picture 85. Third notch. Pitch for 85.
South Valley traffic, Archer 32544, currently at the north ramp, going to taxi runway 34 via Bravo, southbound.
Power all the way out. 7100. Or
Nice.
yeah, that's a legit one right there, boy. First notch of flaps out right away. Here comes that positive rate.
South Valley traffic, Skyhawk 20 X-ray, turning left,
Second notch.
crosswind, runway 34 to southbound.
That was a legit one. That's what we want.
That felt great. Good job.
And last notch.
Sweet.
Yeah, I felt like I was just flirting with it up until then.
Yeah. Yeah, no need to be afraid of it. Although, that's exactly what we want to avoid on landing. You don't want the nose to drop like that on landing, right?
Right.
That's why we
South Valley
practice this.
traffic, Skyhawk 20 X-ray, turning left downwind, runway 34 will be departing towards the south.
Should
South
be
Valley
afraid of it, but
Know when it's coming.
know when it's coming, that's for sure. Know how to correct for it. Cool, let's turn back around to the south. And ideally, you should be setting the aircraft down on the ground right before that happens. You know, maybe a second or two before it happens. The next maneuver I'd like to do is a steep turn. Remember how to do those?
Remember how to do them? Just turn into it, keep your ball centered. I guess on the operating manual there'd be a max angle, wouldn't there?
Yeah, we want to use 45 degrees of bank, which is halfway in between those two lines.
Halfway in between these.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll pick a heading, stay at 7,000. Make sure you have a reference point.
Okay,
And-
it'll be the peak right there, that middle one.
Okay,
Basically this road that's coming right here. This.
okay, great. And, you know, 85, 90 is pretty good for the airspeed. It's
Okay.
below maneuvering speed.
Okay, we're at 7,200.
We can use 7,200 if you'd like, just maintain it. Now let's go ahead and do a right turn, 45 degrees of bank, add a little bit of power as you start the turn. And keep the turn coming in. But watch outside. Watch the nose, so pull back a little bit. The nose along the horizon. A little more angle of bank. A little more back pressure. A little more angle of bank. Okay, now you're at about 30 degrees. We need 15 more degrees of bank. There you go. That bank coming in. Need more bank. Comes your reference point. You can start wings level, pull up a little bit, and out of your back, out of power. Pull your power back a little bit. There you go. So, our reference point was over there. You've got
Okay.
to end on that reference point.
Got to end on it?
Yep.
Okay, let's do this again.
The standard is to be plus or
South Valley
minus
traffic 2 Papa Tango holding short, 34, South Valley.
plus or minus 10 degrees of your starting heading.
Okay.
Okay, so if we pick 210, you need to be within 10 degrees of that. You need to be plus or minus 100 feet of your initial altitude. So if
Okay.
you're 7,000, it can be 6'9" or 7'1".
Okay.
Angle of bank, you need to be plus or minus 10 degrees of your angle of bank. So 45 degrees is the
South Valley
standard.
traffic 2, Papa Tango, taking
be 35 or
134
55.
for a south departure towards Bravo South Valley.
But typically you just want to be right on the dot.
Okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and do it.
All right.
There's 15 degrees. Here comes 30. Keep the bank coming in. Way more bank. That's looking a little better. Even a little more. Back pressure. There you go. That's better. Add a little bit of power. There you go. Here comes your reference point. You can anticipate that. Nice. That's a lot better.
Got like 30.
Yeah, it seems like you're a little hesitant to get up to the 45 degrees of bank.
So this is 30 and
So
then 45?
each tick mark is 10 degrees. The 10, 20, 30, and in between 30 and 50 is 45.
Oh, okay, so I'm watching here. So 10, 20, 30, 45. Okay.
Yep. Just right above this screw is the 45 degree mark. I don't know if there's a screw on that side. I can't see it.
Yeah, there is.
Right above it. Try it again.
Okay.
South Valley traffic 2, Papa Tango, the left crosswind for 34 South Valley.
This is
We already switched our tank, so we're
Okay.
good there.
all right. We're at like 7,090 or 900. All right, here we go.
South Valley traffic, Archer 3254,
Little more bank.
holding short.
There you go.
34.
As you increase your bank, you'll need more back pressure to maintain altitude.
South Valley traffic 2, Papa Tango, left downwind for 34 South Valley.
Looking better. Keep it coming in. A little more right rudder. All right.
South Valley traffic, Archer 32544, taking the end of runway 3448 southbound departure off the downwind southbound.
Here's your heading. Sweet. So as you approach your heading, within about 15 degrees of your heading, that's when you should start rolling level.
Okay.
You can anticipate that sooner. Sweet. That was
They
great.
maintained altitude too. So
Yeah.
that's good.
That was all good. Cool, let's head back to South Valley and do a couple landings real quick.
All right.
We'll have to descend below 6,000 before crossing I-15. And the Jordan River Temple's right over there. Let's shoot for that waypoint.
First notch of flaps.
Why not? Sure.
I guess I could just point down, right?
Yeah, but flaps help us descend quicker without increasing airspeed. And on a turbulent day, it's not a bad idea to do that. You just got to make sure you're within the white arc for any more flaps. We're talking about this.
Oh, the first notch, first arch.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get down to 6,000.
South Valley traffic 2, Papa Tango, departing out of traffic pattern southbound for Provo, South Valley.
South Valley traffic, Archer 32544, turning left crosswind runway 34 southbound.
We
Okay.
did it.
Nice.
All right. Flaps out.
Yeah, we can maintain 5,800. Looks like the wind is still favoring runway 16 from the flags down here.
South Valley traffic, Archer 544, turning down 1 runway.
So we can get our weather.
Celsius. Dew point 7, altimeter 3013.
South Valley Regional Airport.
Automated weather observation 1535 Zulu weather wind 110 at 4 visibility 1011,000 scattered temperature 14 Celsius. Dew point 7 altimeter 3013.
I didn't get the winds. Was
South
it just
Valley
going?
Regional Airport.
Listening in.
Automated weather observation 1536 Zulu weather wind 110 at 3 visibility
3 miles.
10.
Okay. Why don't you let them know where we're at? What our plan is?
Just to the south.
We're over Jordan River Temple, 5,800.
South Valley 5923 Whiskey. We're over Jordan River Temple, about 4.5 miles to the south. We are inbound for runway 16, South Valley.
Altitude's usually good. Below 6,000, remember. You're at 6,000 now. Go ahead and push forward. We cannot exceed 6,000.
South Valley traffic, Archer 32544, departing the pattern off the downwind to the south towards Provo. Keep an eye out for that traffic southbound.
Oh, I have traffic right there. Looks like we might have more traffic coming off the downwind. I don't see him yet, though. We can shoot for the Brickyard. Keep an eye out for that other traffic. There he is. I got him in sight now.
Okay.
South Valley traffic, Cherokee 5923 Whiskey is about 4 miles to the south of the airfield, extended center line of runway 34. We got traffic departing the area to the south of the site. We'll be heading over the Brickyard inbound 16 South Valley. Perfect. See him back there?
Yep, I see him.
Sweet. Okay, go ahead and bring us into South Valley. Your descent landing checklist all completed. Get ready for landing.
Descent mixture to proper tank. Power as required, carburetor heat as required. Instruments check. ATIS obtained, already did that. Altimeter set. Did that as well. Pre-landing, seatbelt harness, landing light on. Fuel selector, the proper tank. Did that recently. Mixture to best power, autopilot R off. Carb heat as required. Fuel pump on. Airspeed to 85. Flaps as required.
Cool. That's a sweet bike park.
South Valley 5923 Whiskey. We're entering the downwind out of 45 for runway 16, South Valley.
Got time for a couple landings here.
Sweet.
South Valley, Tiger 519, taking runway 34 for takeoff. Left turn out to the south.
Okay.
Did you say 3-4?
Yeah. I'd say let's do the left 360 here. Wait for this guy to get out of the way. And South Valley traffic 5923 Whiskey. We were on the downwind from runway 16. We'll do a left 360 out here for spacing for that traffic departing runway 34.
Yeah, I'll be clear momentarily. Tiger 5-1.
Frickin' punk. Do left 360. Make
Okay.
sure he's out of the way. I see him on the runway.
I see him too. Alright, I'll do a left 360. Aircraft is he in? Did you notice?
What's that?
Did you notice what kind of plane he was in?
A Tiger, yeah. I know what it is. He's off the ground now.
So we still need to do the 360 or?
I would. He's going to do a left turn here in a minute
Oh,
and
alright.
depart kind of right where we're at. So I'd kind of go out over this direction and come back in once we have him in sight.
South Valley traffic 2, Papa Tango, just over the point of the mountain at 6,300 feet, heading southbound from Provo. Last call, South Valley.
Frickin' prick.
Valley traffic, Tom Rock 2495 Alpha, taxi from the tie downs to the active runway. And we got winds out of the south, guys. Are we flying to the north?
Yeah, we're 5923 Whiskey. We're out over the west side of South Valley. We're about to enter right downwind runway 16. Waiting for that departing traffic off of 34. Keep the turn coming in. I have him on a crosswind.
We're making a left turn out, passing 5,200 feet.
I see him there. Keep the turn coming in. We'll keep the 360 coming around until he passes us.
Go again, second one?
Yes, another turn, please. And once he passes us to the south, we'll re-enter. Okay, I see him. He's going out wide.
22444, just near point of the mountain, 6,200, climbing 7,500 southbound.
Let's go ahead and descend down to 5,600. Pull your power back, push forward. South Valley traffic, Cherokee 5923 Whiskey, about 1.5 miles to the west of the airfield, 5,900, descending 5,600, going right downwind 16, South Valley. Look out your left shoulder.
519 in your general area, passing 5,600 feet, turning south.
Frickin'. Okay, level your wings here. Level. Stop your turn. There he is.
Cool.
Okay, we're on the downwind.
First notch?
Sweet.
South Valley, Tiger 519, about 2 miles southwest at 5,800 feet, heading to the point of the mountain.
South Valley 5923 Whiskey is turning right base for runway 16, South Valley. Oh, we're kind of close.
You're good.
I'll just make this a wide turn.
You gotta watch out for guys like that, man. We had the right of way as a landing aircraft. And he either wasn't paying attention or didn't care.
Second notch.
Or both.
If he'd just gone straight out, it probably wouldn't have been that big a deal, but decided not to.
Or you could have
South-
just, but
South Valley 5923 Whiskey is turning final for runway 16, South Valley.
you could have just waited until we landed. No. What they're supposed to do.
Oh, the flare too long?
Yeah, we're just a little too high.
Okay.
We're about to hit that breaking point, and we're still not on the ground.
South Valley 5923 Whiskey is going around South Valley. Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
So, again, as a reminder, just transfer your eyes from where you're about to land to the other end of the runway. That'll give you a better depth perception.
Okay.
I'm going to let Jordan know we're in the pattern about to land too.
You here?
I don't know.
No.
But last time he didn't show up because we didn't text him, remember?
South Valley traffic, airport ops van is at Alpha 1. We'll be on 3-4 for a quick runway inspection and we'll advise when off South Valley.
Okay. In your turn.
And South Valley traffic, experimental 339er Juliet Series, 5.5 to the south-southwest, 6,500. Inbound, all enter right downwind for 16 on 45. Southbound.
South Valley 5923 Whiskey is turning downwind for runway 16 South Valley.
South Valley, Tiger 519, last call. Passing 6200 for 7500, point of the mountain, heading to Provo King.
We're doing full stop this one?
Jordan just replied. He said he's got another. He'll be here in about 20 minutes.
Okay.
So we can do another couple landings.
South Valley traffic, airport ops van is at Alpha 4. We're off 3-4. Runway inspection complete. South Valley.
Did you let him know we're on right downwind?
Yes.
And South Valley traffic, experimental 9er Juliet Sierra is 2 miles southwest of the airport, 5,700, entering at midfield, right downwind for 16 South Valley.
How far did he say he was?
2 miles.
So he's like a mile.
Behind us. I couldn't see him. You might be able to from your side, but when we turn base, we might be able to see him.
South Valley traffic, experimental 9er Juliet Sierra is established in midfield, right downwind for 16 South Valley.
Turn here, Jake.
South Valley 5923 Whiskey is turning base for runway 16 South Valley.
There he is.
South Valley 5923 Whiskey is turning final for runway 16 South Valley. Okay, I got him.
Yeah, that's an abnormally long downwind. Jake, I'd like you to start turning your downwind
South
or
Valley
base
traffic,
turn sooner.
experimental 9er Juliet Sierra is turning right base for 1634. Right base for 16 South Valley.
Go.
And South Valley traffic, experimental energy at 0 is turning final. 16, should be a full stop, South Valley.
Hold it. Oh. Wait.
No.
Cool. Roll.
South Valley traffic, come
Wow,
off
birdie.
495 Alpha. Runway 17 for departure.
All right. Not so bad. What do you think you could have done better on that one?
Well, I felt that drop early, which I shouldn't have let happen.
Yeah.
And South Valley traffic, experimental energy at 0 is a short final for 16.
Which means I flared a little
South
too
Valley.
early, right?
Yeah. A little too early. And then as we started bleeding off that energy and airspeed, just not enough back pressure to compensate, and that's why it's kind of pancaked a little bit. It wasn't
I
bad,
called final.
but I know you can do better.
Always can, yeah.
Earlier.
Cool, cool. Alright. South Valley 5923 Whiskey is turning right crosswind for 16 South Valley.
South Valley traffic, experimental energy at 0 is clear of 16 Alpha 2, retaxiing to the south hangars.
South Valley traffic, come on 2.95 Alpha, keeping runway 16, departing southbound.
And that radio was very weak.
Yeah.
All right.
South Valley 5923 Whiskey is turning right downwind for runway 16 South Valley.
All right, let's make it butter smooth this time, huh?
Okay. First notch, let's go.
Yeah, about halfway between that stadium and this road, where we
Okay.
need to be.
South Valley 5923 Whiskey is turning right base for runway 16 South Valley. South Valley 5923 Whiskey is turning final for runway 16 South Valley.
That's what we're looking for there, Jake. That's sweet. Yeah, and I like how you're still flying. Excellent. Oh yeah. Beauty. Good job.
Cool.
Very good to end on a good landing.
Yeah, I got that like down to 60.
The flare?
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably even get it slower. And depending on a headwind, you could probably get even slower than that.
Stop on a dime.
Yeah. Drop. Just go backwards.
Helicopter landing.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. We're at Alpha 3.
South Valley 5923 Whiskey is clear the runway. We're at Alpha 3, South Valley.
Wait.
We're landing. Flaps up. Carb heat off. Fuel pump off. Strobe and landing light off. Trim to takeoff. Transponder, pitot heat off. Just to the tie down area.
Go to the ramp.
Ramp.
FDO.
South Valley 5923 Whiskey, we are at Alpha 3. We'll be taxiing to the ramp, South Valley.
All right.
Bravo is what I should have said, huh?
Taking, yeah, crossing Alpha at Alpha 3 and taxiing Bravo to the ramp.